everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing well and enjoying your day. In this video, I want to share some of our adventures that we had in May. And here we are in Las Vegas, New Mexico, in my hometown at the Plaza Park downtown. And right now I'm walking around just to kind of go check things out. This is a little library. There wasn't much inside that one. But here my husband is going to be skating, so I'm going to be filming for his channels, which is Skate and Praise. And I don't put any of that in here. Well, there's a little clip of it, but he has most of that on his channel, or it should be coming up in a vlog that he's going to be posting. And it was a really nice day that day. It is windy, but it seems to be windy a lot out here, whether we're in Las Vegas or in Santa Fe. So there he is skating. And I think this is the day I had acupuncture, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. So in this next clip, me and my friend Margie go to one of the local coffee shops. It's a newer one called Coffee, Tea, and Empathy. This part, I kind of went really quickly through it. There was quite a few people in there, but they have all this stuff for sale. They have some really neat handmade things, and just like really beautiful items for sale. That is a tortilla warmer that looks like a tortilla. I thought that was so cool. And these are just little coffee cozies for your cup, and just fun stuff in there. It was really nice. They do sell coffee back there, it looks like. And they just had some really cute things. I thought that was really cute. And this was my tea. I got chai tea that day in that beautiful little cup. There's a teapot. And Margie got a mocha latte. Then this one, we are in Albuquerque for my niece's graduation. And so we went into Sawmill and we stopped at the Little Bear coffee shop. We had some coffee from them, and we bought some coffee as well. And this is on our way back out of Albuquerque. It was so wonderful to see my niece graduate. And it's just amazing to think that she's my youngest sister, okay, let me do that again. She's my youngest sister's youngest daughter. And so it's just awesome to see her graduate, and she's working and doing some great things, and she has plans for herself, for her future. So I'm sure that she will achieve all her dreams. And so, it was great to be there and just to see how much they've grown, and it reminds us how much we've grown as well. So this next part, I'm at home here in Pecos. This is on my way out, actually, a little away from our home, and I stopped there to just get some clips of some of that little area there. And then here I am back in Las Vegas at Lincoln Park. I love that park. And I had to go drop off some paperwork near this area here, which is Story Lake. This is the back end of it. On the other side, there's camping spots and just day use sites and all kinds of wonderful stuff. We did a lot of stuff there growing up. We had softball games, we had picnics and fishing, all sorts of fun things. But it was amazing to see that it's so full with all the rains and things that have been going on around here. So it was really nice to see it full, because there's been quite a few times that it's been very empty. So it is another beautiful place right in my hometown. And here I am in Santa Fe. I'm a physical therapy office, and I love the plants that they have in there. They actually cut like clippings, and they'll leave them there once it gets too full of this plant here, which I think is a coleus. And so one of these days, when I'm not spending the whole entire day in Santa Fe, or if I remember to take some water with me, I'm going to get some and bring that out here. And I really do enjoy physical therapy. It has really helped quite a bit. So I really enjoy that facility. And it's really been good. And here I am. Me and my mother-in-law went to Walmart, and I just loved just walking out there and just seeing all the beautiful flowers they have and all the plants, and I wanted to bring everything home with me. Me and my husband are actually just outside today talking about some stuff that we would like to do in our garden, and I do want to fill it with more herbs for tea and different things like that. right now we do have catnip coming up, some sage is coming up, some peppermint's coming up, and hopefully soon our sunflowers will come up. And then we do have some bee balm that should be coming up soon, and I would like to plant some lemon balm and thyme, and I'm going to replant some echinacea because a certain someone dug it up this year when in the winter. Yeah, she dug up my stuff. That was pumpkin. But she's a digger, and she dug it up. It was, I mean, it was dormant at the time, but I was waiting because it would have been, it's like third year this year of being, that it had been growing, and it was getting really big and beautiful. But we'll just try it again. So, I don't know, do you guys have a garden, and what is your favorite flower? My favorite flower is sunflower, and I do love tulips as well, and dandelions. And they're just, that one just caught my eye there. That was a beautiful flower. I don't know the name of all the flowers out there, so but they're just beautiful. All the colorful, and it's just wonderful. So I was in there because my mother-in-law said she was going to go look around in there, so I went and did my shopping. She had gone to do some stuff for her, and we were going to meet up in the front later, but I thought I'm going to go check it out if maybe she's still in there. But no, she was there, but I will find her shortly. Before this clip ends. I'm not sure if you'll see her in it though. But it's always so packed in Walmart. I did speed this up a little so it looks a little funny, but I didn't think you needed to be just walking through Walmart with me, not actually looking at anything, just looking for my mother-in-law. In this next clip, we take Graham for his first trip to the Pecos River.
Crazy balls. He's all kicking the dirt like right at me.
Hi.
Hi.
Let's see.
Yeah, I just stepped on that. Yeah, he doesn't know what it is. But...
Smells good, huh? I think he likes it. Huh?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be scared of the river. I hope you enjoyed the sound of the river and just our little conversations that we were having with each other. It was just funny because Graham was kicking up the dirt at Ben because he would, use the bathroom or pee, and then he'd kick up the dirt. And this is on our way back home that day. We didn't stay up there very long that day. We just went up for a walk just to kind of see how he would react to being out there. There was quite a bit of people that day as well, fishing and other things, camping and that. And he gets very nervous around a lot of people, and he still has a lot of, I guess, anxiety and around people. He has gone quite a bit better though, so we will be taking him up there more often, and you will see another clip later on of us going back up there for the second time. in another hailstorm on a different day. I believe this was the day after the one in Las Vegas. And this one was not as bad, but we still got hit with hail. I'm parked there to pick up Ben from the culvert. It was just down behind those trees. And here it's all cleared up within a few minutes. It quickly stopped, but then we did go for a ride through Pecos, and it got pretty bad down there. So this is crazy New Mexico weather. And here once again, this is Wednesday, I believe, of physical therapy. Yes, it's Wednesday, because this is when I went to Barnes & Noble for the first time. And it was amazing. I was freaking out. I'm not used to going to places like this by myself, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this. I need to go in there. I've been wanting to. So I filmed a little bit. I did speed this filming up a bit because there was quite a bit of people and different things going on in there. So I did take off the sound as well, and I just sped it up just for sheer time's sake, because this video is already 32 minutes long. Well, it will be 32 minutes long when you finish watching it, if you get to the end. But I just kind of looked at all the books that were around there. I wasn't sure what I was looking for. I have not read anything new in a very long time, as far as novels go. I used to go to the library a lot a few years ago when I lived in Las Vegas, and I just haven't done any of that either. So that's where I would get some of the newer stuff that was coming out. And that coffee cup right there I got from my dad, but don't tell anyone. It's for his Father's Day present. You can't really see it in this. I really was having a hard time filming, but it has cool dads about dad jokes and coffee and stuff. And then later on my second trip there that I did not film, I do get some socks. They look like fish, and I think they said real cool dad, the reel for fishing. And so we got that for my father-in-law. So that's part of their Father's Day gifts. And these, I was so excited with all the journals in there to actually feel them, because I've never seen these ones or those Moleskine in person. They were a little pricey, about $25 or so each. But when I'm done with all of the journals I have, which I have a few, I did get a gift from my friend and sister in the Lord, Margie, and her daughter Stacy, of some journals that I will share sometime in the next few videos, maybe one of my haul videos. So I'll be using all that up before I buy any of these journals that I really want to try at least one of, because they just look so cool, and just because people talk about them, and it's just that journaler in me that I want to try them. That book right there reminded me of you, Missy. I don't know if you watch my channel, but remind me of Missy from Just Missy and Crafting Homebody, because she loves mushrooms, and I think Lori does too, if I'm not mistaken. And I love that one, The Forest. I was just so excited. There was just so much. I was so totally overstimulated by everything. I didn't even know where to look. And that bag was amazing. It had a beehive and bees, and I loved all the stuff that was on this section here. I would love to get those journals, but I still, like I said, I still have some journals, so I'm just not going to do that. And I want those stickers eventually. I want to get them, but I can't remember how much they were. I think they were a little bit pricey as well. But I have joined their membership program where you get stamps every time you buy something. So I have 2 more stamps, and I will have a $5 off of anything there in the store. So maybe I'll get stickers. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I spent a little bit of time there looking at all the stuff. I love the bags and everything. But I have a lot of those tote bags, because we do have to use shopping bags here. And I'm thinking of just getting rid of a lot of mine and getting some of those ones so that I can use them as, tote bags as well as shopping bags and, all the fun stuff. I don't know what I was doing there. Probably looking at something off camera, because I'm still not good at this filming in stores. I get really anxious and really nervous, and people are going to think I'm crazy. I did get those pens. They do write well. They're different than the things that I've used before, because I'm used to thinner pens, not necessarily the point, the 0.5, 0.7. It's the thickness of the pen itself. I actually got that book as well. I have not started that one. I did look at it the day I was sitting at the cafe, but I have not started it. I did start the other one that you'll see. I don't know if I show it in the as I'm filming because I got that one when I got to the register, and but later on you will see that in one of the clips here, as well as at the end I will show you the books that I got on my first trip there and also on my second trip. I didn't film my second trip. Me and Ben went to the mall to get him some bearings for his skateboard, some reds, and this was one of my favorite sections too, because this is where all the Bibles are and all the stuff. So I had to look at all the things that they had there and have like my wish list has grown so long. But when we went to get his bearings, we went to the store because the 2 books that I got on this day, which was Wednesday, I finished them on Saturday. So I had already finished one. I had finished the Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and I had started the Crash on, I think I started that one on Friday, I believe. And so on Saturday I finished that one. And so I got me the second book to the other series. I didn't get any other actually I don't even know if I finished that book that day or not, but anyway, there goes a squirrel moment. But I didn't get any of the, I think her name is Frida that did the Crash. I'm not sure. You'll see it in this clip somewhere. And that was also thanks to Missy for a book recommendation that she has on her Crafty Homebody channel. So if you like journaling and crafting, different things like that, check out her Crafting Homebody channel as well. It's really, I love a lot of the stuff that she does, coloring and all sorts of stuff. They had some really cool bookmarks that here, and I want to get it all. And here I am in the cafe. I got another first for me, iced coffee. I got a brown sugar shaken espresso. It was so good. And here I'm working on I think it's called the Mindful Year. Another artist date in the books. There will be more to come, and I hope to take you along with me when they happen. So in this next clip, this is our second trip to the river, which was just, I believe we went up there Thursday, I think it was. And we took Graham again, and this time we did stop in the same area that you saw in that first trip that we went up there. But we did not stay there for the whole time. We actually found a really amazing spot that you'll see later in the clips. But here we are with him happy as a clam in the back seat and trying to film. My hair was a mess. I totally just went out like, let's just go, and we left. We got some snacks at Dollar General, beef sticks. I got some Lunchables. I did not know what to get, and they don't really have any fruit and stuff like that there, so the snacks weren't the greatest, or the healthiest, I should say, but they were good, and it was fun. And next time, I'm taking, lunch from home. I'm just gonna get us some fruit and some of our own sandwiches and things like that, because I do plan on going up there quite a bit more over the rest of spring and in summer, and maybe even in the fall. I'm going to speed this up, the rest of this little section up until we get to where we sit, and add in some music so you guys can enjoy it. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing well and enjoying your day. It is Thursday, and we decided that we wanted to come up to the river. We just came up the canyon, and we are now in, I'm not even sure what this little town is called. There's few different places up here. So now we are at the Pecos Canyon State Park. I don't know, it doesn't say exactly where, but we are in the day use parking only spaces, so we can get down because you can also camp here. And we brought Graham, as you can see. Graham, he's watching Ben because Ben went to kind of look around and see where we can get a spot. So that's what we're doing today. We brought snacks from Dollar General, and I brought a book to read, which I think there's a clip when we actually sat at the river lower down the mountain. But there was a lot of people there, and there wasn't really a good spot near the river. So we'll see if we can get a spot here and see how that goes. But if not, we'll probably just hang out here for a while, take a little walk at the river. And there goes, oh, I missed that. There was a really pretty butterfly that just passed. May have been a monarch, I'm not sure. But it is so beautiful up here. It's nice. It's a lot cooler up here than it is at home. And yeah, that's gonna be our day for now, and then we'll get back to our cleaning, decluttering process. I did bring my paints out here. Whether I will paint or not will all depend on the area that we get and if we can set up anything. But I did bring my book, so it might just be some reading by the river, which is perfect for me as well. And someone is sniffing everything. He's been really good. I wasn't sure if he'd want to go on such a long ride in the car, but I think he needs to get down and use the bathroom. But we're waiting for Ben to get back, but I might just take him down right here. I don't see any people, just cars. So I think he'll be okay. So I will check back in later. I'll record a little bit more of the river, and maybe later on the video I'll probably do just voiceovers over some of the spots and kind of let you know where we were at and what we did. Alright then, bye. I don't think he knows what to think about the river yet. This is definitely my happy place. Me and Graham just sitting here by the river. We are right next to the river. It's just amazing. It's a beautiful spot, and we hope to go back there very, very soon. He was afraid of the river, but once I touched the water, he'll go and put his paw in the water. And then I stood in there, so he stood with me because he was not going to let me be in there alone. He was right next to me, and if I even moved, he would look and like stand in front of me, because there was some people on the other side of us towards the left. They were fishing, and they were coming closer to us, and he was not so happy about it. But he gets a little anxious with people around, especially guys. But he's getting better, like I said, and he just loved it. He finally settled down after a little while of being there, and because he was just too excited about the river, and there was birds flying around and just all sorts of smells for him. So there he is taking a nap, and now we are heading home. And I just kind of got some film of some of the little signs. I wish I would have taken a photo and got that put in here just closer, because when I zoom in, it gets a little bit blurry, but hopefully you guys can read those if you're interested. But it is such a beautiful place up there in the canyon. So this is, I don't know, I would say 30-40 minutes from our house, maybe, I'm not sure. But it is wonderful. It's beautiful, and I am so grateful that the Lord has put me in this state that I live in, because there's just some amazing mountains and the plains and the rivers and lakes and just the beauty of the Lord. He's amazing. Every day he amazes me, and I'm just grateful that I get to spend that time with Ben and our animals and our family members and just everyone that God has put into my life. I am grateful for all of you who are watching this today, and I hope that you are blessed by something in this video, just looking at the beautiful creation that God has made. I'm going to add some music and speed up this section on our way home, and then I will jump back in later on with the next adventures right after these clips. Back in Santa Fe for another Jiffy Lube, not appointment, but check up on the car. We had done an oil change earlier this week that I'm showing this, actually the day before, and then this day we went in to get the filter cleaned, and we walked over to Wendy's, which is right next door, and then after that we drove through the back area, and I did not know that Meow Wolf was back there. Never been there. I've heard a lot of people really enjoy it, but I never knew where it was. For some reason, I thought it was in downtown Santa Fe, which there might be one down there, but I don't know. But it was right behind the Jiffy Lube area, and I tried to film some of it, but it was kind of hard. And here we are back at the mall. We were going to Zoomies to get Ben some Reds, what are they called? Bearings for his skateboard. And then, of course, I went to Barnes & Noble. So this is my first book. Second one I bought, these two I bought on the same day. And I got this one as well. And this last one. And then this one I went for on the day that you saw in the last clip. I hope that you enjoyed the clips in this video from all of May's adventures. And I will see you guys in the next one. God bless you. Bye.